Now, Pat Kelly,
Hi, how are you?
you're a landscape
Painter.
painter, yeah.
Mm.
And you have one there in front of you, which is...
I have. This is a painting I'm doing at the moment of from the point of Carahally.
hmm
It's showing the Coast Guard station here and surrounding lands. It's about 3/4 painted now at the moment. It's at that 3/4 stage.
Unfinished, that
It's
is it?
unfinished. There's a lot of detail. This boat had been in previously, and I took it out, and I'm after putting it back into it again for the second time. So at this stage, I think I'll finish it. But there's quite a bit of work to be done on it yet.
And tell me this now, how long are you an artist, or at painting?
I'm painting, I suppose, I'm painting in oils since I was about 10.
10.
Which is quite young to start on oils. But I got a gift, I must have been Santi that brought them to me at Christmas when I was 10.
Yeah.
But I was painting before that with watercolours and stuff like that, you know.
And did you do much of it over the years now?
I did a lot, yeah, on and off. But it comes in phases, and you know, you want to be in the humour to do it.
And did you have ever any formal training?
I went to a night class one winter in the vocational school years and years ago when I was a teenager.
Mm-hmm.
But apart from that, no, I suppose I could really say I'm self-taught. That I developed all the skills I have myself.
Yeah. Do you think, did you learn much in the night class? Or?
Yeah, I learned a bit, yeah. Yeah. I learned about materials and stuff like that, you know. How to use them, you know. But
you're a carpenter by trade?
I am, yeah. That's
all your life?
That's the day job, yeah. All my life, yeah.
You still at it?
No,
not
I'm retired now.
Retired now, yeah.
Years, yeah.
Did it help being a carpenter? Did it help art?
Well, being artistic, I suppose, in a sense, it was a great help to my carpentry. Because I had to create all the designs and furniture that I made, which was a lot of built-in furniture at the time. Built-in kitchens, of course. I done kitchens, and there was a lot of people used to have built-in cabinets made in their sitting rooms and either side of the fireplace and stuff like that.
And that's the kind of stuff you're at.
And that was pretty highly skilled, and there was a lot of design attached to that.
Carpenters are becoming scarce now, aren't they?
They're hard got now.
Hard to get now, yeah.
Yeah, they're appreciated now.
Appreciated.
Yeah.
Charity for Bob Extra.
Yeah. The time has come around at last, thank God for them, yeah.
Oh, this is Ashley Falls, unfinished.
This is a painting I started this week. It's of Ashley Falls, and it has got, I suppose I call it, it's blocked in. What we call blocked in is really the first coat, and maybe the second coat. And that's done in, it's not an oil paint, it's an acrylic. Now, acrylic is a water-based paint, and I use it more. I finish painting in acrylic, but I also use it as, if you like, an undercoat for the oil painting. And the whole thing, what I like to achieve is to get the blocked-in part of the painting done as near to the finished article as you can, without going into awful detail. We'll see. I'll show you on this tablet now if you can. See if you can, just come in on the tablet there.
So this is a photograph?
This is a photograph.
Do you generally go out and take photographs of...
I do. I always go out and
places?
take photographs, and when I come home then I draw, just to get the drawing right. I cast it from my phone or from my tablet onto my TV here.
Yeah. There,
and I have my easel here, and I just copy it down from the television screen.
Okay.
So I find it very handy.
And how do you manage with the colours?
I have no problem with colours.
No problem with colours. You're good on colours.
No problem with colours. Oftentimes I have to do put in my own colours from black and white. If somebody gives me a black and white photograph with the scene or an old house or something that they want to regenerate, I can bring it to life, but bring it back into its original colours.
So we have Westport House, boathouse.
It's the boathouse on the way into Westport House.
Much painted.
Much photographed.
Yeah. Much photographed and painted.
Photographed. Beautiful scene.
Beautiful scene. Yeah.
Sometimes you see sailing boats tied up here.
Yeah.
You know.
It fills it up a bit, doesn't it? It fills it up a bit when they're in there.
It does, yeah.
It does,
it's a lovely scene.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I have painted that a few times, and as I said, like again, I go out there and take a photograph, bring it home, draw it up. And I usually like to get out again before I have the painting finished to get the fine details, to get out on location for a day maybe, just to put in the little bits and pieces that you cannot see, that, you know, only in reality. You know?
I suppose places like that are always changing, aren't they?
Yeah.
Colours and...
Like you could be changing, particularly out the key. I'll show you one after a while. I'll take out the point of the key. It can change 50 times there over the course of a few hours. You know, so yeah.
So this is Westport Quay.
Westport Quay again. That's taken from black and white photograph, an old black and white photograph, which I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with.
From the Lawrence collection.
Yeah, I suppose that'd be around the late 1800s or early 1900s. You know, you can see the horse here, and these are the turf boats. They're actually transporting the turf to the islands. That's what they were called, I believe. The old custom house here, which is the windows were, for security reasons, they had only small windows in them at the time. They have enlarged them since. That's where the gallery is.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
That's what the gallery is.
Yeah, they were the original windows. They were only half moon shaped.
And that's the Helm next door then, is it?
Helm next door. There was a pub there then in them days.
That's where Sean McBride came from, is it?
Yeah, that's right.
The McBride family
Sean
came from there,
home, yeah. I think Frank Gill lived here in recent times.
It's still in the guilds.
The Gills,
they're still in there, yeah.
And the old custom houses up here.
They're for the staff.
Yeah.
For the
staff, they lived up here. And of course, these are industrial buildings here, and likewise back here, industrial buildings.
Restored.
Where the hotel is today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They made a great job of that,
They did, yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this is another iconic picture.
This is a picture that's well known as well. It's the Wrekin Islands from the point of the quay.
Yeah.
It's a great scene to paint. The Wreak never ceases to stop inspiring me, you know.
That's right.
Really inspired by the Wreak. From all angles, you know. But that's an oil painting.
It's oil.
A lot of that was done on location. Yeah.
I suppose you can make your own frames and frame them.
Yeah, I make my own frames. Yeah. Well, they're really exhibition frames, you know. But
do you make them yourself?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's good to be able to do that, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh, it is, to help.
Every little helps, yeah.
So you don't have to go far to get a scene around Westport. I mean, all these, the last 3 pictures I showed you now there, they're all taken
local,
within a radius of a half a mile, or even less, I'd say. You know, from one another.
This one is for the sinners.
This is for the sinners. Yeah.
It's a long way up there.
Yeah. I didn't go on location here, Ollie, no. I mean, it was too hard to carry diesel up there. So I brought the camera up and I took a photo. I finished it off here. I didn't go to location. But
very popular place, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
You know, it's more popular now than it was 100 years ago. The number of people going up there, yeah.
It certainly is. So that's
day in, day out. You produce it really well.
On the summit, yeah.
Yeah.
This is the Wreak again from Annoch near Murrisk.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it's the houses here, but that's the view. Just inside the wall, as you go around, you know where McGrail's house is there on front of you.
And that's McGrail's house up there, isn't it?
McGrail's house is back here, a little bit back here. That's not McGrail's house.
That's McGrail's,
no.
Back further back.
Yeah,
okay.
Further back here.
Okay.
Those houses are. Yeah.
Have you climbed the Wreak? You've climbed the Wreak?
Oh yeah.
Loads of times, yeah.
I climbed it about 11 or 12 times.
11 or 12 times. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
No,
Pat.
No, I think this is a well-known scene as well.
Yeah.
You know it particularly well. I see you every morning when you're going for your paper.
Across the road.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Across the road, the railway hotel. The Mall, a little bit of Moran's house here. I think it's Moran's that lived there. That's done quite a few years.
Done it to Mickey Kavanagh one time.
Mickey Kavanagh's hotel. I think that was in Mickey's time. I actually painted that.
Was it?
Yeah. It's a while ago.
And there was who else was there? John, what do you call him?
Rosencrantz.
Rosencrantz were
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, Rosencrantz were there before.
There-
or after.
he was after Mickey Gallagher,
After
yeah.
Mickey, yeah.
And
John Jeffers was there prior
John
to that.
Jeffers. He was there a good while, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
He was there a good
He
while.
was,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a fantastic little building, isn't it?
Hmm?
It's a fantastic building, yeah.
Beautiful building, yeah. It's a beautiful building, yeah.
Lovely buildings around Westport, aren't there?
Ah, that's great.
Everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere you look.
Bank of Ireland.
Yeah.
The bridges.
Yeah, there's lovely scenes
Westport.
from the bridges from all angles around the mall.
Yeah.
There's pictures everywhere.
Yeah.
You know.
This must be on freshwater, is it?
This scene, yeah, it's Loch Mask.
Loch Mask.
Yeah. It's not far from Luke's pub in Tomageddie. Just down the road from it, actually. And yeah, I went out there and I took a photograph.
Do you go fishing?
No. Art is my hobby.
Art is your hobby
Yeah.
and your love.
Yeah. I like to be by the sea. Yeah.
And you've never done an exhibition yet?
I never had a full exhibition on my own. I had a joint exhibition. Yeah.
You had joint too?
A joint, yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah. But I intend to have one maybe next year, next summer.
Is it an expensive job doing art now? Is it paint and brushes? It's not.
No,
The products are cheap, yeah?
No. It's. I remember a time when canvas was expensive. But canvas is very cheap now.
Is it?
Compared to what it was.
Come down,
years
it has.
ago, yeah.
Jeez,
What a lot of artists used to do long ago. I did it myself. I painted over a painting I had done already. And the funny thing about it was a painting that there was a competition ran in, 1966 for celebrating the 1916 celebrations.
Yeah.
And there was a national competition.
Mm-hmm.
The government ran a national competition. And I was lucky enough to be one of the 10 that got my painting exhibited in it was the Municipal Art Gallery. It's got the Hugh Lane Gallery now.
Okay.
In Dublin.
And what did you paint?
Well, it was a scene. It was a battle scene, if you like.
Battle scene.
It was a battle scene. It showed a battle scene. The English and the Irish, back in towns or whatever.
Oh yeah, like they had the weaponry of the day, did they?
The weaponry, yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't swords.
And there was a cottage on fire, and the smoke was rising up into the air, forming a big cloud.
Yeah.
And the modern Ireland of the time, 1966, was depicted in that painting, which consisted of Liberty Hall, pylons, and a jet plane flying over.
And how did you put all them into the picture?
Into the cloud. You know, they were actually in
they were in the cloud overhead. In the smoke.
The smoke was coming up out of the thatched cottage that was on fire.
Yeah.
And in that smoke, in that kind of a dark cloud, these three things were depicted.
Okay.
So I was one. I think it was shuttled down to about 10 people. Now there was no first prizes at it, but it was
an exhibition.
Yeah.
An exhibition.
And it was there for weeks or maybe months.
And what did you do with the picture?
I brought the picture home, and the picture was kicking around here in the house for years and years and years. And it was quite a large picture. I remember a friend of mine came with me, and we brought it up to Dublin under my arm on the train.
Mm-hmm.
And we had it here for years and years, and it was used for fire screen in our sitting room for a while.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was short of canvas, and one evening I decided I'm going to put a painting over this.
That was a mortal sin.
It was. And I painted over the whole thing. I was really sorry afterwards for doing it. And I painted a scene actually of that scene I showed you there a while ago of Ashley Falls.
We'll have to send you up to Crow Patrick again for your sin.
And I could, and I gave it away after that. I had it a few years after that, and I gave it away to a friend of mine.
Good man.
Yeah. So it's lovely.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe when you go out there now, it's hard to believe there's a hotel now.
No, it's awful hard to believe it, isn't it? It's all washed away, isn't it?
It is, yeah. No. We're getting places.
Because people swim out there. They wouldn't swim out. You just swim out there. I know they swim off the point.
They do.
No.
No, not around there.
Not around there. Yeah.
No.
Was the water clean out there? Was it?
Oh yeah.
In the
I think that'll last. Now, here's quite a nice
That's
picture.
that's a nice one. Oh, yeah. Now, Pat.
Here again, it's Connemara again, and it's in the same. It's supposed to be in the same area. Now I'm not actually sure where it is. It's you can see here. There are people in. There's a woman here and a child. There's a young fella here fishing, and his dog.
And the dog.
See the dog there?
Sheepdog, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. This is a
Little collie dog.
water going in all directions here.
Yeah.
There's water obviously coming in from this side here, the waterfall, and it's coming down this way. He's making these rapids here on the rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you were doing the picture now, were you figuring out the directions of it, or did it just happen to us?
No,
It falls in that way, does it?
Well, I was only going on a black and white photograph.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So I had to put all these colours in myself and you know
Afterwards, yeah.
afterwards, and just I had to kind of work out. I could see the waterfall quite plain, but I reckoned that the water was actually coming in from this side here,
Yeah.
falling down there, and likewise this side here.
Mm.
So yeah,
Lovely scene, isn't it?
it is a good scene. Yeah. It's good.
So
No.
you got a housing estate of thatched cottages here, yeah?
I'm sure you've heard of Princess Grace.
I have.
Well, this is her ancestral home
Oh, okay.
down in a village called Drumulra, is it? Drumulra?
Drumulra.
Drumulra.
That's the Lake of Mutton Lake there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's the
That's
Lake
what they
of
call
Lake.
it.
No,
And it should look like a Lake of Mutton from here now, doesn't it?
it is actually.
Yeah, it is, yeah. That's probably why they call it.
There's a road coming in here from the Castlebar Road, or Castlebar Newport Road is out here.
That's right, yeah.
This is the road that's going into the village here.
Yeah.
So, when I came in to photograph the house that exists there today, it's not a house really, it's only
By stones, so yeah.
There's no roof on this at all. No roof. So I had to take a photograph from out here. But that's the general shape. That is the shape of the house.
Yeah. I know it well now because I often pass down
Yeah, that's the shape of the house.
Mm.
So I had to kind of maybe put myself up on a tree or get a drone to take a photograph from this area.
Get a bit of a
from
dimension,
high up.
yeah.
So I'm imagining myself being high up here, taking the photograph, and then I had to pull this lake in because you wouldn't see that lake. That lake is back here. You wouldn't see it
That's right, yeah.
from that area. So I wanted to bring the lake into the picture. And there was also buildings behind it here. There's more buildings behind. I'm not sure whether they're part of that property or not.
Yeah.
But I took them out. This is the artist's license.
Editing.
I took them away and I built a nice new cart house here.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
So I put that in just to make it more interesting, you know?
Must have been spring, was it? All the fours.
Yeah, it would have been. I'm not sure these rhododendrons or whatever they are, but it's a bit of colour anyway, you know?
Bit of colour, yeah, it looks really nice, yeah.
You have winds, of course, here on the
That's what I mean, yeah.
on the hills. Yeah. The forest hills.
Would they have been there that time now, do you think?
Hmm?
Would they have been there that
Oh,
time?
yeah. You know, I think there is ruins of houses here. That's why I put those two houses in the background here.
There is, but I think they're all buried in bushes now,
Yeah.
and woods.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, so that's Princess Grace house.
that's your home house, yeah?
Yeah, I was born in this house here. I painted that there a couple of years ago. Yeah.
It's come out really nice, yeah.
That house is quite an old house. That house will be there possibly before the railway line was built. You know, so it could be got to 200 years old.
Your mother told me that she stood outside his house and watched the last train go down to Achill
That's right.
with the bodies on it, yeah. In 1939, was it? 37 maybe?
Around that.
Around that time,
35,
yeah.
37, something like that, yeah.
That was a very sad event, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was indeed. Yeah.
And how many generations of Kellys are in that house now?
I think we're into the fifth.
Fifth.
Yeah, we're into the fifth. Yeah.
And do you know who built it? Was it belong to the estate, Westport House?
Yeah,
or-
it was belonged to Westport House.
It kind of looks like one,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
it was what they call a herd's house.
I heard of it.
Now, there's another herd's house further down the road, towards Carrahally there, you know?
Yeah.
But this was a herd's house. And different people lived in it before we came. We're nearly here 100 years. Yeah.
Was your grandfather here before you?
My grandfather actually came here.
He came here, yeah.
Yeah, my grandfather came here to live.
And what was his name, do you remember?
His name was Thomas Kelly.
Thomas Kelly, yeah.
Yeah.
And your father was Ned Kelly?
Edward, yeah. Ned.
We call him Ned.
Yeah,
We all knew him as Ned.
yeah, that's right, yeah.
Gentleman, lovely man.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's the collection, is it?
That's the collection now at the moment, I think.
Very nice.
Might be a few more stragglers around here and there, but that's generally it, yeah.
You're going to do an exhibition sometime, do you think?
Yeah, please God, next year I intend to.
Good.
I intended to have one there a couple of years ago, but COVID and everything, it's
Yeah,
shoved it down the road a bit.
COVID played a lot of tricks on
Yeah,
us.
shoved everything away.
Yeah.
Yeah.